Hey y'all, hey. So just encouraged or felt the call, the need to share my story today. I would say before I've started this amazing company and business, I was very, very tired, sluggish. I needed naps throughout my day. I used to go to Starbucks twice a day. I was a nursing assistant and home nurse. So I worked 12-hour shifts. I would need like a coffee to get me like every 4 hours throughout my shift. So of course that was a lot of sugar. I put on a lot of weight, and was like really fluffy and was like 220, not feeling great in my skin, and was just encouraged to like, all right, what can I change about myself? And I guess just a little bit more about me. I didn't go to college. It wasn't like an option for me. Well, like I already knew that like in school that if I wanted to go, I was going to have to pay for it. And knowing that I didn't have no money at the time, like I think my first job like was like really fast food at like 14. So I know I had an opportunity to go to a school where I could do like cosmetology or nursing. And for some reason I chose nursing as my way of helping people, and that's where I got my certification. And I was making great money like straight out of high school, but I know I wanted more. That wasn't like what I really wanted to do, so I was looking for jobs, and actually came across an ad that said come be a bartender, we'll train you, or whatever the case was. So I went in and had extremely long story, even shorter. I had my interview, which ended up being these amazing wellness evaluations that I am offering now. If you're local to the DMV area, I do have 2 of my guidebooks that I printed out available, so you will get that along with doing the wellness evaluation with me. So then they told me about the business, the products. Like I said, I had already been on my fitness journey, like learning meal prep, learning portion sizes and stuff like that. So and I was just losing weight slowly, like 1 to 2 pounds a week, something, and it would go very up and down. So it just made sense where I'm like, okay, what do I have to do? They told me what to do. Got on the products. I lost 20 pounds my first 6 weeks, and I had been telling my friends about it, and I made like $200 within the 6 weeks. So ever since then, it had like already made sense. And like just to give you a little background of that, I had tried other things. I had tried like Shakeology. I was doing 21-day meal prep. Like I had the little colorful boxes or whatever. I had done a lot of things, and like protein shakes were just like ugh to me, and like I could not stand the taste. So I was very hesitant to try a shake, but I was first given the tea. The tea was bomb. It tasted like Kool-Aid. And then I'm like, all right, well, this tastes so good. At least let me try the shake. I tried a cookies and cream shake, and I was like, ain't no way. And then they still told me I could sprinkle a little bit of Oreos on top and not even feel guilty about it. I was like, all right, I'm in. And that's what I've been having every day for the past 13 years, right? And so it just like only makes sense. And then plus making money just by helping other people, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I always say I remember hitting my coach up and being like, did I overcharge her because I still have like $250? And he was like, no, that's your profit. So I was like, boom, okay. Like, we got something going here. But, I was just helping friends at the time. You only got but so many friends. And then, life happens. Also, being like, I feel like the first entrepreneur in the family and stuff like that, it's kind of like, okay, but what you want to do about school? Like, you're a little older now and you're going to go back to school, and it's kind of like still don't seem like it makes sense, or it's too much resistance doing that. And I've noticed that if it's resistance there, it may not be for you. So yeah, with all that saying in my story, that's how I got started. So just being more open, sharing with more people about what I do, and like this amazing company, because it's like I have something, so I need to share it. eating a lot of processed foods and stuff. So that was like really impactful. And I'm like, okay, this right here. Oh, and really quick, let me shout out to Miss Sassy Brand, Unbothered, minding the business that pays me. And from Shopping Sip, got me a cup. Busy building my brand. Like, okay, we ain't worried about nothing with this monies.